welcome back. Well, there have been recent news articles about the dangers of microneedling and RF microneedling, and they have led to an urgent warning by the FDA. Now, joining us now to explain what happens with these problems that have occurred and the importance of choosing a reputable center with medically overseen personnel is Dr. Deborah Bangioni. She is the owner of the Wisconsin Vein Center and MediSpa, and you can probably gather what we're saying about it already. Good to see you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Nice to be here.
There have been these warnings,
Yes.
and anybody who's on social media have seen and heard about some of this. So kind of break down what these warnings are about.
Right. So October 15th, the FDA actually came out with a very strong cautionary warning about using microneedling devices at home, and more specifically about radiofrequency microneedling in general, because there were instances that were reported to the FDA of terrible complications. So for microneedling at home, there certainly was one that was shown all over that had a very, very bad defect in the chin of a woman who had used a device at home. And basically she lost all the tissue of her chin.
Oh, wow.
And it took over a year to get it back to where it was a smaller area. And then, of course, needed plastic surgery to revise it. But the problem was that she had put a product at home that should never be put on the skin after microneedling, and it was a vitamin E oil.
Oh, wow.
And of course she thought vitamin E was going to be great for her skin, and instead it led to a really severe allergic reaction with tissue formation that we call granulomas in this tissue, just broke it all down. It was horrible. So you can't do things without knowing that you've had medical supervision or direction of what to use.
Well, and that's the problem with a lot of these home devices.
It is.
You know, and here's the deal. When microneedling is done correctly, what are the benefits?
The benefits of microneedling are that you can improve the appearance of fine lines, you can improve the appearance certainly of acne scars and of surgical scars on the body. It's an approved for all those things.
Wow,
so
that's
this
a
is
big
something that
improvement.
we've seen and done in our office with just straight microneedling.
And the FDA has approved microneedling and RF microneedling.
Yes, and these are some of the RF microneedling treatments too, which also help to volumize a little bit and lift the skin. Now the difference with our RF microneedling is that we are able to use different depths of penetration so that we know we're only going the depth of the skin. And it is kind of an automated device. And all of our clinicians have been trained by the device manufacturers, so they understand the depth of the needles that they're using and in what areas of the body to use different depths. Although the skin is thin everywhere on the body, except maybe the soles of your feet, the skin's less than 2 millimeters in depth. And so the idea that by going deeper is going to be better, it's not necessarily true. You're getting into a fatty layer and you could destroy the fat.
And it's interesting because, there are, even on your face, different areas you can go different depths.
Absolutely.
And if the FDA, to be clear, did not clear home devices.
No, they did not clear home devices at all, and they just have cleared all these devices if used properly. So I was looking on their MAUD site, which is where you report device problems, to see if I could identify which company it was, and I can't. But at the same time, we do see some of the problems they've announced. The burns can occur, the disfigurement of the face because fat loss in certain areas and not symmetrical, and where people don't want it. There are definitely problems that can occur when it's done by improperly trained people or people who are not being medically supervised.
And not even properly cleaned needles.
And
These
that's
are
the other
needles.
thing people should always ask, how do you clean your device? Are these fresh needles that you're using, even just for regular microneedling? Certainly ours, all the tips are disposable for every single patient. The tips are changed out. There's a cover on our microneedling device so that that's changed out with every person. And on the radiofrequency microneedling, you're not even close to the handpiece. But of course, those needles are changed for every single patient.
Yeah, and used properly with somebody who's very well trained, like
That's
your
right.
staff is.
Yes.
You can actually almost contour the skin in a good way.
You can lift.
Yep,
lift. You can give that little extra decrease of sagging that you can't get with regular microneedling. And with the Scarlet SRF, which is what we use,
And I've done with you.
and it's a lovely, quick recovery. We cannot even any longer say no downtime.
Right.
But in reality, there's minimal downtime with any of this. By the next day, you typically will have beautiful looking skin.
Yes.
And no one will know you've had any procedure done.
Even compared to regular microneedling.
That's
I've
right.
done
It's a
both.
quicker recovery.
A way quicker recovery.
Yes, and yet we're delivering heat into the tissue as well as microchannel injury from needles that stimulate collagen production by also adding some heat. Through our device, it's a little tear-shaped type drop of heat. And so it really is very controlled, a very, very good effect that you will see, and you'll get some tightening, you'll get better reduction in lines and wrinkles by using this device, and also of acne scars.
So here's the deal. Microneedling is not going away. RF microneedling is not going away.
It's a great treatment.
It's a matter of going to trained professionals who are medically supervised and know what they're doing,
Absolutely.
like at your location.
Absolutely.
Because these home devices and all that and just going someplace because you think they have it, not a good idea.
Right. The home devices that are used by people to stimulate their scalp,
Yeah.
great, as long as it's very, very short needles. But again, not FDA cleared, but people can make their own decisions. That's not necessarily something that the FDA has to interfere with.
Yeah.
But if you're going to have radiofrequency microneedling or what you consider therapeutic microneedling, go to well-trained providers.
100%. Good to see you, doctor.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
All right, bottom line, both microneedling and RF microneedling are extremely safe procedures when performed by medically trained personnel. So make sure that you contact a reputable center like the Wisconsin Vein Center in MediSpa. It's where I go. Their beautiful facility is located in Pewaukee, and if you've got questions, just give them a call. It's 262-746-9088, or for more information, visit wimedispa.com.